Welcome back. Well, it's a good day when there are sweet snacks in the studio.
We have our aprons on, so you know what that means. We're with one of our favorite and most entertaining guests, Brianna Stewart from Jera's Heavenly Sweet. She's here with a recipe that has some odd ingredients, kind of. We're talking olive oil and chocolate.
Yeah. That sounds totally normal to me.
And coffee and pistachios. We're just going to do all the things.
Okay.
It sounds delicious. So we're using olive oil for a cake instead of
butter.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like it's healthier.
Sure.
Can we go with that?
Yeah. I always say
her voice went up like 4 octaves.
You have to sell it, Amanda.
That's my tell when I lie. I'm like,
So this is something. Well, Amanda says she bakes with olive oil
normally because I don't keep vegetable oil in the house normally, and I'm just like, well, this is what I have, so
if it works,
we're making a cake. I'm using olive oil.
So is this something you came across on like TikTok, or how did this come about?
You know what? I was doing a photo shoot a few months ago, and I just needed something quick and easy to make, and I found an olive oil cake online. And then I happened to watch the Great American Baking Show later that day, and the first challenge, olive oil cakes.
No kidding.
So I said, okay, I'm doing something pretty good here. Yeah, so olive oil cakes, I don't know the country of origin. I don't know why they started, but basically it's just a very simple cake using olive oil. Usually the decoration on top is just some powdered sugar, and that's it.
Okay.
But you know me,
zhuzh it up.
I don't like to just have things plain and boring. I like to zhuzh it up a little bit, like you said. So we're gonna do a chocolate olive oil cake.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in. Okay.
So what do we need? What do we have here?
Okay, we have lots of things.
Right.
But pretty much the basics. We have sugar, we have eggs, olive oil, of course, some milk, some vanilla flavoring, flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, baking soda, and salt.
Okay,
that's
make
like
it do
cake
its thing.
basics. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna start off by putting the sugar, which is the first one there. I line them up to try to keep it easy for you.
All of it?
You know
Yes,
us.
all of it dumped
We need
in.
all the help we can get.
Yep. And then you're gonna start cracking your eggs.
You want both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I have the small bowl there, or one of those bowls, to crack it into the bowl first.
Oh.
Just in case you get shelled.
Yeah, that's what I was worried
Safety
about.
always, yeah.
Let Amanda do that. You messed that up, not me.
Did I? Oh, no.
No.
Is there
you're fine.
shell? Oh, okay.
No, I just don't want Brianna yelling at me.
Oh, I've never yelled at anybody here. I love you guys.
She does not yell.
I'm not a yeller.
She doesn't even judge.
Not at all.
Good.
You know, I'm very patient,
appreciate
very understanding. We're just
So,
gonna walk through
just
it.
dump it
in there. And then you're gonna strike up the hand mixer and blend it all together till it's nice and smooth.
All right.
Once he gets that semi-smooth, you're gonna start slowly pouring in the olive oil for him.
Okay.
You're gonna just go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're gonna slowly start pouring it in, little by little, and that'll help the olive oil to start immersing into that mixture. Yep, that's a nice steady stream. Just like that, yeah.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah, you do.
It takes 2 of us to do the job that you probably do by yourself, but you
Right,
know.
and she's doing larger quantities of this too. Yeah.
I've just had more practice, that's all.
Yeah, practice makes perfect. I feel like I'm going to be here all day doing this, though.
It's all right, you're good. Keep going.
So how much olive oil was this?
That is 3/4 cups.
3/4? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I got nervous in the car on the way here. I thought I forgot my measuring cup, and we were gonna have to eyeball it out a little bit, which is like baking no-no.
No.
Huge baking no-no.
Yeah, very.
But it's okay. I was smart and I did pack it.
You packed it. Good news.
This is kind of therapeutic. I think I can
It
do
looks
this.
good.
nice, right?
It looks nice. It's
Very
smooth
satisfying.
and very silky.
Yeah. And
I like
usually
this.
the olive oil cakes are made, they're orange or they're lemon, because the citrus supposedly goes better with the olive oil.
But we
I don't know if
do
that's true.
chocolate.
But, yeah, but you know, I had to buck against the system and do chocolate.
Yum. Okay.
All right, there we go.
Bam. Looks
That's
good,
it.
Steven.
Go ahead and pour in the milk now for him, and you don't have to do it slow like the olive oil.
Okay.
Just go ahead and
Just
dump it in there.
Okay.
Yep. And then you will measure out 1 teaspoon of vanilla and pour it in there for him. See, beautiful teamwork. Look at
Vanilla
that.
makes everything better, too.
There you go.
Perfect.
we
Just
go.
like that. Good. Make sure that gets all mixed in there, and then you can stop.
Smells good.
Right? The
Yeah, the
vanilla does it
vanilla.
every time.
All right.
All right, so now we're gonna sift in our dry ingredients. That
Okay.
is the flour, that is the cocoa powder, baking soda, baking powder, and salt.
Sifted in.
Yes, so this is what I use, my little strainer there. Just set it right on top of the edge of the bowl.
Like here?
On the top of it. So put
Like-
the little tabs, there you go.
There you go.
Just
You
like
set it right there.
Oh, so you can leave it.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Then you're gonna pour in that mixture right into there.
So what's in there again, Brianna? What's
That
in
right
this?
there is
Yes.
the flour and cocoa powder. It's a nice dark pressed Dutch cocoa powder.
Yum.
So it'll be very chocolatey. I feel very strongly about chocolate flavor. I don't like weak chocolate.
I feel like this is going to take a while, too. I like dark chocolate, too.
So you
Yep.
just
Yep, or you can tap your hand with it like that, and it'll go in. And I'm gonna pour this right on top of it.
Okay.
This is the leavening agent, which you'll need.
That makes it,
Yep.
you know, look the way it's supposed to.
So, Brianna, why not just pour it all in at one time? Why do we have to put it through this sifter here?
Well, sifting allows some air to get into your dry mixture, so it helps the cake to be lighter and fluffier.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, they can get compacted, especially flour can get compacted. So you're just putting a little air into
I
it before you're
definitely have been
mixing it.
doing this wrong my whole life by just dumping it all in and not sifting it. And that's probably
okay.
why I have lumpy or not fluffy cake.
And see, there's little lumps in the cocoa powder too.
You
so
want to
that's
get those
why
out?
You get all those out. Yeah, and you can just keep them over here. It's fine.
Okay.
Just
All
move
right.
them over.
So do I
Then
mix?
Mix it up just
All
like
right.
that.
Why are you guys staring at me like
I mean,
this?
and step it back a little bit because it's a lot of. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got
A
it.
little at a time.
You're nice and slow. Perfect.
Okay.
We weren't scared or anything,
Yeah,
right?
I felt a lot of criticism
Nervous?
coming from both of you.
Of course not. Never that. I'm gonna clean up a little bit while you're mixing things in.
Yeah, we did kind of make a mess here, didn't we?
We did. But then we're gonna decorate, which that is my zone, okay? That's what I do every day at the bakery. So we're gonna
Yes.
get into this other one.
And I'm real bad at that part.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I was bad at this part. The decorating part and even worse at.
Oh, just simple things. I always say there's such simple things you can do to dress something up and make it cute. So that's what we're gonna stick to today. Just simple, cute, nice and neat. All right, I think you're good.
Is that coming
yeah.
We might give a little
Yeah, do a little.
on the
scrape
side?
down around the bowl, but then that's
Okay.
pretty much it.
Okay.
You'll get a nice baking pan. This is actually a springform pan. This is what I use to do
okay.
this one, which is one of the ones that you use for cheesecake,
Cheesecake.
where the bottom comes out like that. Makes it a little bit easier.
Oh.
But you also can just use a 9-inch cake pan.
Whatever you
That's
have.
perfectly fine.
Okay.
You're gonna grease it up really well, pour your batter into that, throw it in the oven for about 40 minutes on 350.
Okay.
And it should come out
And then it should
something
come out looking like that.
this.
Okay.
Which basically just looks like a normal cake.
It looks like out of a box.
Yeah, pretty
but
much.
it's better because it's not out of a box.
Exactly.
Right.
Way more flavor, way more.
Good job, Stu.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so
Ta-da!
now we have all of our things here. We have some espresso mascarpone. We have some chocolate ganache. We have some chopped pistachios. Guys,
fancy.
I've never made this before. I just sat and thought about it for like 4 days, and I was like, let's just put these things together and see what happens.
I'm sure it's
So
gonna
if
be
it
delicious.
tastes horrible,
Did you
know.
make the mascarpone?
I did not make the mascarpone itself.
Okay.
You apparently can make it. It's like a softer cream cheese, I guess.
Yeah.
So you put some acid in there and like cook it for a little bit. I didn't do all that. this
Okay.
time.
Okay.
Maybe another day.
All right,
But
so
I
we'll
bought
let
some
you
from
off
the
the hook
store,
for that.
and I added my own espresso powder in there and mixed it
So
together.
you kind of did.
Well, I made this, but I
Yes.
didn't like make it.
Right.
you
Yes,
know.
We
but
got
you
you.
did more
Yeah.
than I would have done.
Added a little bit to it. So this just goes on top, or do we
Yes.
go
So
chocolate
this is-
first, or what?
I'm gonna let you guys be
Are you
creative
kidding?
if you want.
Okay, so
You know?
we have creative power here.
Yes.
Now, didn't we learn how to
Yeah,
frost a cake once?
We did, but yes, let's see. Okay, all right, Amanda, I see the skills.
There you go. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You want to give it a shot?
Oh, no, you got it. I did
see.
enough over here.
He
You
did do a lot of mixing.
Yeah.
I'm not
That was
gonna
a lot of
lie.
work.
There you go.
Plus, you're in the kitchen a lot, Amanda.
Yeah.
I mean,
I see your
yeah.
kitchen tips.
You know, most of them aren't baking. Baking
Yes.
is just
It's
level.
it's a lot. It's another level to
Yes.
baking because just the ingredients, and you have to like
Science.
Yes, you
Yeah.
were just telling us about the air being in here, so it can be
Yes.
fluffy. It's so much.
But this is the easy part. This is none of that. It's just creativity. It's just
Sure.
getting wild, you know?
Yes.
right.
So
Whatever
what
happens,
would you have
happens.
done, Brianna?
Pretty much this. I would put it all on top and
All on
kind of
top.
smooth from the center so that it looks nice and fluffy and like light and ripply. But you know, this is pretty much what we're doing.
This is okay too.
I think put the rest of it
Yeah,
on
the rest
there.
of it, right?
Just give it all in
All
there.
right.
Bloop.
There we go.
There it
Because
is.
I think the more flavors you can have going
Sound
on,
effects
the better.
too. That helps. Mhm.
Yeah, cool.
I think what I'm learning from Brianna, just don't be scared. Just go
Exactly.
after.
And I think that's the thing. I get
Yes.
scared. Baking kind of scares me a bit.
Don't be scared. Just hop in there. And if you mess up, you mess up. Then what? You know?
Then what? You just eat it. It still
Exactly.
tastes good, right?
Yeah.
Good. All right,
go.
cool.
Okay.
Let's keep it right on top there. And now here's the ganache.
Kinda
So
messed
with
this part
ganache,
up.
girl, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
That made it worse.
With ganache, I like to drizzle a lot. So
Okay.
you could do drizzling. If you want to do like a ring around the top, you can do that. If you want to do the ring
do you think,
and
Stephen?
drizzle, you can do a swirl.
He's in now.
I'm in. I like
Yeah.
this. Okay, here we
What
go.
you feeling like?
This is what I'm feeling right here. Check.
Ooh, pouring.
Oh.
Very bold.
Oh, okay.
Check that
Very
out.
bold. Okay, but I
She
see
gave
the
you a
artistry.
spoon to do.
That's a,
No. It's okay.
To do like this.
It's a thing.
That's his expression.
There
We're
you
gonna
go.
let him express.
It's
It's a piece of art.
Yes.
Think of beauty at this point, and we're
Okay,
not
yes.
done yet.
We've
We're
got
not done yet.
pistachios.
We got some pistachios too, just to add some
Okay.
crunch and another flavor there. So
Oh, the
Salt Bay.
That's it.
Exactly. Gorgeous. We
That
can have
looks
you guys.
wonderful.
It looks good.
Just a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah, we're gonna add just a little to the side.
We're gonna try
here.
it.
There we
Yep,
go.
we're going
You
to
know,
cut
guys,
into it with that,
Matt.
right?
I didn't bring any plates or knives. I forgot about that, but we're gonna try it anyway.
Try it. Matt's here, too.
Let's do some little triangles here.
All right, professional test taster.
Yes.
Matt. Knows where
He
it's
was
at.
waiting
Can I
very
get a little more pistachio over
Oh
Get
yeah,
some
I
more
got
pistachio
you.
in there.
Just right there.
Get the full
a
flavor.
lot of,
Oh, yeah.
That was a lot of pouring.
There we go.
Right?
Yeah,
Very aggressive.
I think you're going to appreciate it. Don't complain.
There you
Just
go. Get
enjoy.
in there.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a little messy.
That espresso? Yeah.
There you go. Let me try it out and see.
You need
Yeah, I
a
need
little
some
bit more
pistachio, please,
in
sir.
there for you. There
Yes,
you go.
thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm
How do
here.
you feel about it? Like
All
I said,
those
I haven't
flavors
tried
work
this yet.
really well together.
Does it? Cool.
We've got the recipe for you on the website, too. So you can
Nice.
try it yourself
Let
as
me
well.
see.
What do you think? I like the espresso a lot with it.
The espresso is bold.
No, I like
Oh,
it.
it's bold.
Very bold.
All right, we're going to finish this. Clean up a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit. I made a little mess. It's okay. We'll be back in a moment with more good day.
Yeah, very bold.